Hello, Nicholas Burling here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to van life. I'm living out of my van for the next little while. I mentioned in my last video that I was working on my van and that I was hoping to get away. Well, I'm finally getting away. I'm heading over to the Rockies to have a fun adventure. I don't know how long I'm going to be gone for. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. That was kind of the whole purpose of this, was to figure out what I want to do with my life and to spend some time just thinking and getting away. So I don't know what I'm doing, but right now I'm just outside of Kamloops at a rest area, and it's a little early in the evening, but I'm gonna try to get some sleep and head out tomorrow and catch some sunlight. I drove in the dark to get up here tonight, so I'm hoping that there's going to be some views. It's raining at the moment, but hopefully there'll be some views. And interestingly enough, it's not that cold right now. There's a little bit of snow on the ground, but it's not that cold. So this is what my setup looks like. It's just a lot of blankets. Just whatever I had lying around the place I brought with me, but it doesn't look like I'm gonna need all of them right now. I also have a sleeping bag and a variety of other things over here. This is what the back of my van looks like. But that's it. Tonight's not an exciting night. Tomorrow is when the fun begins. Does it get any better than the Rockies in winter? This is absolutely incredible. I'm just sitting in my van right here. I don't know if you can see. My van's a mess because I haven't had it built out properly, but check out this view. That's the view right outside of my van. This is absolutely amazing. That's Mount Robson right there. And I decided to backtrack a little bit. I was in Jasper earlier, but I couldn't miss Mount Robson. I drove by here in the dark and there's no reception. I'm gonna stick around here for most of the day. I've got my drawing in front of me here, so that's what I'm gonna be working on, and I'm just going to enjoy the scenery out here, and hopefully the clouds lift a little bit. Maybe I can get a better picture because I'm doing a lot of photography this trip, but I'm just so excited to be out in the Rockies in winter. There's no place that makes me happier than this, except maybe Switzerland. It hasn't been that cold sleeping in the van so far. I have the bed sort of turned around. Like I said, I haven't built out the van yet, so the setup's not perfect, but this bench seat with this sort of coffee table of sorts is working out perfectly for me. Not a bad place to wake up. Check this out. This is where I spent the night at a rest area just outside of Jasper, and it is absolutely beautiful here. I'm just letting the van warm up. That's why I'm checking in with you, because I tried to start her up and she coughed a little bit. Not a huge concern. It's a diesel trying to start up in cold weather, but I want to make sure that I'm not expanding the head faster than the block and risking cracking the head or damaging the gasket. So I'm just going to spend some time enjoying the scenery and waiting a couple minutes for the van to warm up, and then I'll be off to my next destination. These views are absolutely incredible. I can't get over it. Check it out. It's all the way around. This is freaking awesome! Just a few moose on the road, as happens in Canada. They're just chilling right in the middle of the road, so we can't get by. Have you ever visited Athabasca Waterfalls? This is pretty awesome. Check out that waterfall. Check out those mountains. This is absolutely incredible. so cool. Look at this, 360 views. I know I keep doing this, but the scenery out here is just amazing. Check it out, the road to Moraine Lake is closed unfortunately, but the ski route along the road isn't closed, so check out these views all the way around. This is fantastic. Well, it's day 8 of the trip and I'm not gonna lie, I feel absolutely disgusting today. I have not had a shower in 8 days, and yesterday was the first time that I had access to running water this entire trip. I've been washing my face and everything with wet wipes. Well, yesterday I was able to wash my face in a sink, wash my hands, and that was because I was visiting a friend and we went to a restaurant, but I am so excited to finally have a shower. Other than that, the trip is going incredibly well. I'm having an absolutely amazing time. You can probably tell from the other updates. I was also woken up this morning by a raven jumping on top of my van, which was pretty incredible. I'll post some pictures up here. But there was a view outside of my van as well. I pulled up at night, so I didn't know what the view was like. But to wake up to this incredible view was also just amazing. So there's worse mornings that I've had than being woken up by a raven and seeing an incredible view. Check that out.
They're all just waiting for someone to do something that no one's doing. Oh, there we go.
The most interesting nature documentary. We need David Attenborough to narrate this. To friendship with an octopus over the course of about a year.
Oh, did you see that?
Yeah.
She just smacked the baby.
Do not beat your children. Not okay. Oh, hello.
They really want to stay though. Like they could have just left.
Get out of here. This is our safe space.
Oh, now she's peeing.
Whoa!
Oh no, it got into there. It's not supposed to be there.
I am getting close to being home now. I'm on my way back. It's probably going to be another 2 or 3 days before I get back. I'm just at a rest stop here near Salmo, British Columbia. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to stay here or not. This is kind of the running theme throughout the trip. I have no idea if I'm allowed to stay at these rest stops. This one in particular says it's closed. I'm hoping that just means the washrooms are closed, but I'm setting up for the night, and if I get a knock on my door and I have to move, then so be it. But I'm hoping I don't get a ticket this time around. I'm on a very low budget this trip. I don't even really have the money to do this trip, but I really just needed to get out there and, for the lack of a better term, discover myself, figure out what I want to do with my life. And I'm having a great time so far, but I do know that I need to get home. I have some commitments that I need to fulfill, unfortunately, but I know that I want to do more traveling. I think I've discovered a lot about myself on this trip and about what I want to do. I've refreshed myself, so when I get back I can start going hard, and I'm looking forward to coming at you with lots of new content as well. That's it. I just spent my last night in the van, and even though it's my last night for this trip, I know that it means I need to do a lot more traveling because I'm not tired of this. I'm really disappointed that I have to be going back home, but I have responsibilities I have to take care of. But this view of waking up in the morning in my van and just seeing nature is absolutely amazing. The van's been incredibly comfortable, so I've had a lot of chance to think about my life and what I want to be doing. I know that I want to spend more time doing this because this makes me really happy. And just look at this view out my van door. So that's it for my trip. I'm a little sad to be back. This is what I was expecting, coming back to a home with lots of responsibilities, with lots of things lying around from the election. I knew that I hadn't left my place in the best state before I went on my trip, but I really needed to get away, so now I have to deal with all of those responsibilities. But I've also given myself some things to think about what I want to do in my 30s. So that's what I'm going to be spending my time focusing on while I get all of this done. And then once all of these chores and other things have done, I'm going to start rearranging my life to match the kinds of things that I was talking about. And also, I'm just going to be mulling it over for the next little while, so I don't have a concrete set of ideas, but I will by the time this is done, and I'll have a direction that I want to take my life in. So I'm excited for that because I have something I can look forward to. I think that was something that I was missing, and I just want to see where life takes me. I love having new experiences. This trip was obviously one of them, and I can't wait to have many more to come. As always, if you enjoy this kind of content, please hit the like button down below. If you want to see more content like this, please hit the subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon so you get notified every time I post a new video. And until next time, have a great day.